Do you feel it? Do you feel it in the air?
Hello guys, welcome back to another Warframe video. Today we are gonna build an Nova Prime, or take a look at how we built her. So, as always, first we will read the abilities and then I will show you a few build possibilities or ways to mod her. So, Nullstar is the first ability, creates antimatter particles that orbit Nova and seek nearby targets. This is the first ability, and yeah, as you can read, you will have then really these small particles, and they will seek the enemies and do a little bit of damage on 150. It's okay, but not really the best ability of her. Then we have antimatter drop, launches a contained particle of antimatter that will detonate upon collision with increased deadliness when targeted by weapons. So this is a really nice skill. It will deal nice damage in a big area. You can increase the range that the antimatter will explode, because it will explode at when it hits an enemy, I think, or a wall or something like that. Then it will deal really nice damage, especially if you shoot it while it's flying. You have to shoot it and then it will deal even more damage, and they will die all around this antimatter drop. So a really nice skill. The second, the wormhole. We have a third, creates a wormhole allowing instantaneous travel. This is just a skill, it's a nice skill. You can just move quicker in the map and teleport yourself forward. This is another skill you can mod with range mods, so you will get teleported more further or more wider. It's a nice skill, especially in wide maps, corpus maps or Earth or something like that. You can just skip a big part of the map if you mod it good or wide. Then you have Molecular Prime as force. This is the ability that we all use the most, I think, with Nova, and the the reason why we like her, and primes all enemies in a radius with volatile antimatter, and yeah, it does explosion damage, explosion range. It does slow the enemies. Duration is 6. So yeah. Now I will show you the builds before I will discuss. So this is the first build. This is a slow Nova build. So what you need to know to make the slow Nova, the best things that you have to keep in mind to gain the most of this build is she should have 145 strength. Because it's the cap of the ability, and you can't slow the enemies more than that, I think. Wait a minute. Yeah, 75% is the maximum that you can slow the enemies. That's why you will make maximum 145 strengths, not more, because it's useless. Or maybe for antimatter drop you would get even more damage, but or the other skills like the Nullstar maybe too. But you want to use the Molecular Prime, and still the antimatter drop has almost 6.0 damage multiplier with 5.8. It's already really high, so you don't need to build it more with more strengths, because you want a Molecular Prime in this build. Then duration, you will try to get the most that you can. That's why you add primed continuity, narrow-minded for duration, constitution for duration. Narrow-minded by me on my build is not max, because I didn't have the credits, I believe, and plus I would have to add another former, I think, for 1 or 2 points. It's not enough for 1 or 2 points if you mod it like this with reformers, and As you can see, I added a dash, I believe, and two Ds on this build, if I am right. I mean, you can see what is format. I don't remember now what I format because it's time ago a little bit, but still you can see it, and yeah. Then corrosive projection is aura, just to decrease a little bit the aura. I mean, you could choose another aura too. There's a lot of good auras, I think, at dash. This here is good enemy radar, so you can see the enemies on the radar. Energy siphon to get energy restored. Yeah, you can choose it however you like, or shield disruption for corpus missions in sorties. Sometimes it's useful. Yeah, so this is your choice. Then stretch for range. Vitality, just to get a little bit more vitality and not to die so quick with her. I mean, you still have to be careful because she have only 65 armor. Prime flow to get really high energy pool, 744 we have. Streamline to get a little bit efficiency because it will cost too much otherwise. Intensify for the 30 strength added, and then we have power drift for 15 strength added, so you get 145 strength. This is the slow build. I will show you the second one. This is the, and later I will show you the gameplay, how they work, or so you can see that they work as they should. This is the Speed Nova build. This you will use mostly, yeah, as the name say, to speed the defense missions. You could speed when you play a card or a Hydron or something like that, or just defense, and you want to be quicker to kill the enemies quicker, and then they will run faster towards you, and so you can kill them faster. So here is another important thing. You need 40 strength, or minus 40, or better, the normal is 100, but you want the minus. That's why you add overextended maxed. This will give you minus 60 ability strength, and you can take a look at the stats. There you can see slow is minus 30%. That means the enemies is 30 or are 30% faster than they would be normal. And I think you can't get lower than 40 strength. That's why it's the cap for this build. Yeah, the other mods, prime continuity and narrow-minded, again for duration, because you want still the duration for molecular prime, especially constitution, ability duration too. Prime flow to get again energy really high. Vitality, same as before, to survive a little bit longer. Streamline to get a little bit efficiency. And then I have chosen speed drift to get sprint speed a little bit more, and casting speed too. And here I added ability range with cunning drift. You will get 15% range. I thought this is the best choice, but it's in this mod slots, you can choose whatever you like. I believe here you could add even an augment of her if you like. I don't have any at the moment, but I believe there are some useful augments for her. So if you have one that you like, you could swap speed drift for the augment mod, or you will change this for this and swap cunning drift for the augment mod. This is your choice, and you can add whatever you like. I mean, the other things, you could even add streamlined form if you like the mod for speed drift. That's really your choice, I would say, yeah. So, I think we will take a look at the speed drift at first. I don't know if it's good to watch it here. Yeah, it should be possible. I mean, in the missions it would be easier, I think, but let's try if I can show you here. Against the infested, I think it's the best against these guys. just run a little bit away. As you can see, they will run really fast towards me, and then you can kill them fast. So that was the speed drift, or speed Nova build. Maybe I will show you a little bit of gameplay too in a card or something like that. I will record maybe a little bit of gameplay and will add it to the video, just that you can see it better. This is the slow Nova build. Let's take a look at this. The simulacrum. I think this I will show you only here because I think you know what it is. And yeah, as you can see, they get really slow. Really slow. And this is especially useful in excavations or the defense missions in sorties, where you have to keep alive the operator and try to not get him damaged. And there you could see they died all because of the explosion damage. When they stand near, they will die to the explosion damage in this low level that they had. Later on it will still, and plus this skill will deal more damage to the, will let you deal more damage to the enemies. So we could try another thing, I believe. Maybe not against them. Let's take 5 of this guys, maybe a little bit higher level. Let's take 145. Want to show you the molecular, the antimatter drop, that was it. But that's a little bit difficult to show, I think. With this enemies especially. Okay, this is useless. I can show you here. So I will show you maybe in the gameplay or something like that. Let's see what I will do. So then we are back. I think that was it for this video already. As I said, maybe I will add a little bit of gameplay after I will cut this video. So I will thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video of Warframe. Bye bye guys. So guys, this is still part of the video Nova builds. This is the Speed Nova build that I showed you before. As I told you, I will record a little bit of gameplay here on a card I choose, because it's a good map to show this skill. So we will activate it, and then as you can see, they run really slow towards you. Instead of the really slow movement of them, you will kill them really fast with this build. That's already it from the commentary. I will just record it without commentary now. I just wanted to show you this skill. You can keep watching if you like, or just leave already if it's enough for you to prove that the build is good.
reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?